Salute everyone coming in the building. Pure survival. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is breaking news. Will Smith best friend, Bolau, sister came out. This man's blood sister said that he's in the hospital right now, mysteriously. How is this man in the hospital after he came out and filed a lawsuit against Miss Alopecia, Pure Survival, and he claimed that Will Smith and said he had receipts that him and Diddy blown Bashir Gray's back out, that they blown his back out. Why is this man in the hospital for? Can somebody tell me that? Because his sister's saying that they don't know why he in the hospital. Look, pneumonia. Pneumonia. Ray J's in the hospital for pneumonia. Now Bolau is in there for pneumonia. This is crazy. This is crazy. I've been calling around trying to find out what hospital he in, but he was in another country. And I guess somebody must have caught up with him that was telling on Jada and telling on motherfucking Will and Diddy. Pure survival. Shout out to my baby in the building. This is crazy, guys. The man is in the hospital after suing this woman and exposing them.
Smith is facing a legal battle. The actress is the subject of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed by a former associate of her husband, Will Smith.
This man right here is in the hospital, y'all.
Smith is facing a legal
Y'all
battle.
don't think that that's crazy?
Is the subject of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Y'all don't
filed
think
by
that
a
this is
former
crazy?
associate of her.
This man, this little fat kid, Will Smith's best friend, is now in the hospital, and his sister, his blood sister, is stating she think that Will and Diddy and Jada Pinkett allegedly tried to unalive him. Pure survival. He already said, Tasha K, he got the tapes, he got the receipts. If something would ever happen to him, guys, then we need to stand up for motherfucking Bolau. Pure survival. I don't care if he looked like the Nutty Professor. He came out and exposed Will and Diddy. Now he's in the hospital fighting for his motherfucking life. This is two people back to back like Drake. You know what I mean? Ray J's in the hospital. Now Will Smith's best friend in the hospital after suing Jada. Don't y'all think that that is very weird? Smash that like button if y'all think that that's weird. That now that he told he's in the hospital for unknown condition, and his blood sister is saying she think that Will and Jada and them tried to unalive
her husband, Will Smith. In the lawsuit obtained by
Look at him.
Bilal Salam alleges Jada orchestrated a smear campaign against him following an altercation at Will's 2021 birthday party. In the suit, which was filed in LA County on November 7th, Bilal alleges defendant Jada Pinkett Smith approached plaintiff with approximately 7 members of her entourage, claiming the actress became verbally aggressive. It continues claiming that the star threatened plaintiff by stating if he continued telling her personal business, he would end up missing or...
Wow. Did you hear that? Jada Pinkett told that boy, if you keep telling my business, if you keep telling the world about my dildos, if you keep telling the world about the Timberland boots that I put on when I blow Will Smith's back out, you're going to end up missing. Jada Pinkett told this boy, it's in the lawsuit. Now he's in the hospital. Pure survival. Prayers for Bolau. Y'all got to smash that like button. Everybody smash that like button. Will Smith, best friend in the hospital, fighting for his life right now. This is crazy, and this is breaking goddamn news. After Jada Pinkett said he was going to come up missing if he mentions anything about their business again, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. And look how Will, you know this was his best friend. Look at him.
$1 million lawsuit filed by a former associate of her husband, Will Smith. In the lawsuit
Look at how Will Smith used to put shit in his nose. Look at this. Look at this. Will, you're not going to find out why your little fat friend is in the hospital? Pure survival? You know what I mean? Or do you know why this boy is in the hospital? This was when they were teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And this man came out exposing all of these things about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, guys, and now he has been life flown. They said they had to life flight him. His sister said he was life flighted from whatever country he was staying in. You know what I'm saying? Most seriously, now he's fighting for his life. Bilal, you should have kept your mouth shut. Pure Bible. Jada Pinkett, Will Smith money is long. Maybe he shouldn't have said nothing. Because Will Smith money is long. This shit is crazy, guys. Smash that like button if y'all think that Jada and Will and them try to unalive Bilal. Because he was saying way too much. Maybe he shouldn't have said nothing. This is crazy.
News. Bilal Salam alleges Jada orchestrated a smear campaign against him following an altercation at Will's 2021 birthday party. In the suit, which was filed in LA County on November 7th, Bilal alleges defendant Jada Pinkett Smith approached plaintiff with approximately 7 members of her entourage, claiming...
See, he said that she came up to him, Miss Motherfucker Alopecia, ran down on him with 7 dudes, 7 big bodyguards, you know what I mean, trying to unalive him. This is what he already said in the suit. And you telling me now this man is in the hospital fighting for his life? And y'all don't think that I'm supposed to believe that they probably had something to do with this? This is sad, guys.
In LA County on November 7th, Bilal alleges defendant Jada Pinkett Smith approached plaintiff with approximately 7 members of her entourage, claiming the actress became verbally aggressive. It continues claiming that the star threatened plaintiff by stating if he continued telling her personal business, he would end up missing or catch a bullet, and demanded he sign a non-disclosure agreement or...
Wow, so she said Bilal is going to come up missing if he keeps talking about my personal business, or he's going to catch a bullet. Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly told this man that's in the hospital that he was going to catch a bullet if he speaks any more about her personal business. And recently, y'all seen it, he just came out talking about her personal business again. And now he's in the hospital. And they tried to get Bilal, Will Smith's best friend, to sign an NDA. This is crazy.
Plaintiff by stating if he continued telling her personal business, he would end up missing or catch a bullet, and demanded he sign a non-disclosure agreement or else. Less than a year after the alleged incident, Bilal claims he was contacted following the 2022 Academy Awards, where Will infamously slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage and was asked to, quote, help with crisis management. However, he declined.
And then after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, they was trying to force him to do something illegal. Something, I don't know if they wanted him to come out and make it like Will was this good person, or I don't know, guys. But he refused to do that after she allegedly threatened his life. Well, I ain't gonna say allegedly. He said she threatened his life. He said she put a hit out on him. And now he's in the hospital fighting for his motherfucking life. Pure the Bible. And I'm not going to let y'all say it's because of his diabetes. I'm not going to let y'all say that he should have put down the Snickers bars. I'm not going to let y'all say that. Because people going to make up excuses and say, well, Bilal probably in there because his ass needs to lay off for the goddamn Snickers bars. I'm not going to let y'all say that, because this is very creepy and very mysterious. And he said that they tried to run him over off the road, all of these things.
Awards, where Will infamously slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage and was asked to, quote, help with crisis management. However, he declined. After his refusal, Bilal claims a retaliatory campaign was launched against him, including threats from individuals closely associated with Will and Jada, which he says escalated after the Smiths learned he was writing a whistleblower memoir about his time working with the family. In the filing, Bilal says he began giving public interviews in order to protect himself and document events. But
he said that he started doing these public interviews to protect himself because he felt like Jada, mainly Jada, was going to unalive him. Mainly Jada. We can't put this fully on Diddy, but you know Diddy still has connects in the jail. You know what I mean? I even heard, guys, you know what's so crazy? After Donald Trump denied Diddy's pardon, I found out that Diddy supposed to be getting sent to a work release this summer. I don't know how true that is, but come to find out, Diddy's supposed to be getting out in the pre-release center this summer. Like I said, don't quote me on that, but I did hear that. And I said, get the what? So I don't know what's going on. But Jada's been threatening this man's life, allegedly, and now he in the hospital. I think that this is crazy.
Memoir about his time working with the family. In the filing, Bilal says he began giving public interviews in order to protect himself and document events, but alleges Jada intentionally and maliciously engaged in a smear campaign through nationally broadcast interviews. In his suit, Bilal accuses Jada of intentional infliction of emotional distress in 3 separate instances and is seeking $3 million in special damages. He also asked,
so she had to pay Will Smith's best friend $3 million. You know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden, mysteriously, he's in a hospital. You know what I mean? This is the same friend that exposed Will Smith allegedly getting his back blown out by Dwayne Martin. This is crazy. This is the same friend.
Who'd you walk in on? Him and Dwayne Martin. Okay. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Y'all hear that? He said that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin, these two were having a freak-off anal sex celebration, and he walked in the room. Jada told him after he said all of this, you better not say nothing about my business no more. Allegedly, this is what he got in his lawsuit. Matter of fact, that's not allegedly. It says it in his lawsuit against Jada Pinkett, that she said if he say anything about his business, her business again, that he was going to get a bullet to his head. Now he's in the hospital suffering from, his sister said, unknown. Like they don't know why he's in the hospital fighting for his life. He was life flighted from another country. Smash that like button, guys. We got 2,000 people in the building. Will Smith, best friend that's been exposing everything, these dark secrets in Hollywood, is now in the hospital fighting for his life, guys. This is crazy, and this is all facts. Listen what he's saying about Will.
Let me process that for a second. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Who'd you walk?
Will Smith was bent over on the couch and Dwayne Martin was standing up killing them. You know what I'm saying? So now are we getting to the point to where they're going to try to unalive this one next? The pianolist dude, y'all know the pianolist dude that just came out and said Will Smith, he found a love letter and somebody blown his back out and he don't even know how his back got blown. He just woke up without a back. You know what I mean? Like, are they getting to the point where they're saying, all right, these people keep coming out telling on us, now we got to get rid of them? Smash that like button, guys. It's 2,000 people in the building. Double tap that screen. This is sad. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can't just say Will Smith's best friend was lying, because then what if he end up passing away? What if he end up passing away? So now we're going to believe that he made that shit up and then he got unalived? This is crazy.
A violinist is suing Will Smith, claiming retaliation after he alleges that he was fired for reporting sexual harassment while on tour with Smith. Brian King Joseph filed the lawsuit in California earlier this week, accusing Smith of deliberately grooming him for sexual exploitation. Joseph.
See, he said it. How is Will Smith's best friends was saying the same thing? And this motherfucker right here, Pure Survival, looking like Tracy Chapman, this dude right here that looks like Tracy Chapman, Pure Survival, said that Will had groomed him. groomed him and took his fast car. Survival. You know what I'm talking about? Tracy Chapman is saying that Will buttered his biscuit. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all agree, if y'all believe Tracy Chapman. Do y'all believe what Tracy Chapman said? If Tracy Chapman is saying the same thing about Will, and his own best friend of 40 years said the same thing. Pure Bible. You know what I'm talking about? You got a fast car, and I know that you want to come beat my cheeks like a drum. And you know that I just want you to come, but Will Smith tried to smash. Before he even tried to ask, the boy got his back blown out, and Will Smith put a ding in his mouth. Yo, this is crazy, guys. Now we got to worry about Tracy Chapman popping up missing. Pure Bible. I'm telling you, Tracy, you better be quiet. Because if they got rid of Bolau, oh, they going to get you next. They is going to get Tracy Chapman next. This is crazy. I swear to God, I was waiting for Bolau to come out and do another interview. And Bolau said it, that Jada was going to unalive him. This is crazy.
So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how.
And Bolau, you should have listened. Jada Pinkett told this man, she told Fat Albert. She said, Fat Albert, if you go out there and tell the people my business again, you is going to get unalived. You will get your head blowed off. This is what's in his lawsuit against the motherfucking Smith family. Pure Bible. So I'm sorry. I think it's very mysterious for this man to be life flighted, and he went and did everything Jada told him not to do. He said Jada Pinkett used to masturbate while the kids was walking around, sitting around playing with her funky vagina and smelling it. Pure Bible. Just smelling it. The whole room smelled like fish stick solid. And she sniffing her motherfucking kitty cat real. Smash that like button, guys. Bolau still told. So Bolau, if you got unalived, if I'm talking to you from the heavens, at least we know that you came out to tell the truth.
Popular in Colombia as well too, but it's like you get this. It's like that mix, right? It's big in Colombia, right? And she got her ayahuasca or whatever it is. And she got her mushrooms. So she got her psychedelics, all this stuff. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal. And I
saw. He said he saw some things that were unreal, and now he's fighting for his life. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if y'all think that somebody between Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and Diddy tried to unalive this man. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think he's just in the hospital for some health conditions. If y'all think he's just in the hospital for some health conditions. To me, I think it's very motherfucking mysterious for him to be in the hospital and his own blood sister saying that he was life flighted. They found him in whatever country he was at, laid out, laying next to the lawsuit papers, everything, buck ass naked. You know what I mean? His sister said he went down to the island, wherever he was staying, and was having drinks and shit. He was drinking with somebody. And they said some different people was at the island where he was at. Do y'all think somebody put something in his drink? Because that's what it sounded like. You know what I mean? You got to remember, Will and Jada got millions of dollars. This dude said he saw the tapes. He saw the tapes with male celebrities getting their backs blown out. So, man, I think this is crazy.
Playing with herself and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Wow.
So, all right. So let's just say, so allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the wide winos.
So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be. There's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him.
Wow. He said he saw the tape. Guys, we got 3,000 people. Everyone smash that like button. Will Smith, best friend that's in the hospital. We have to break this down. Jada told him he better not say a word. He said that he saw a freak off tape with Jada Pinkett strangling Will. I'm talking about choking him half to death, Pearl the Bible, and spitting down Will Smith's throat. This is what the best friend said. Smash that like button, everybody. It's 3,000 people. We need 1,000 likes. You will not hear me say that no more once we get 1,000 likes. I want the prayers for Bilal. I told Bilal's sister that I'm going to go live and I'm going to let everybody know that he's in the hospital and he's fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get the people to support him because this is crazy that he's fighting for his life and all he wanted to do was tell what was going on in Hollywood and these dark, sick motherfucker freak-offs. Get them likes up, guys.
I'm letting people gonna know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the winos.
Okay. So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be. There's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him. That's one, right? So I want people to know when it came out, I'm the first person to talk about it.
Okay.
Then the other one was Alfonso Rivera. Don't want to talk about that because it ended up being a bloody mess.
Wow.
Right? Now, but let me give you the backstory.
Go ahead.
About
You're telling the
her.
winos right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
So let me
They asked me in court, what did he tell you?
Right.
I don't know. Go
Right.
ahead.
But it's all alleged
Because I don't
anyway.
watch my interviews back.
He said it was a
It's all
bloody
alleged
mess.
Anyway, so, and some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So, like I said, the Alfonso Rivera thing was a bloody mess. And in that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right? And on that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted baseball cap with the strap on, right?
Wow. Oh my God. Alfonso Rivera is begging Jada Pinkett to stop. Here's her Bible. She's strangling him with a pair of Timberland boots on, blowing this man's back completely smooth off with a dildo. Here's her Bible. This is what this man is saying, that Jada had the Timberland boots. Yo, smash that like button, guys. Like I said, it's 3,000 people, guys. I'm not even going to update y'all about Bilal if y'all do not get 1,000 likes in this building. Yeah, I mean, this man sitting here thinking that we going to be supportive to him when he's trying to tell us what's happening in Hollywood, and they're trying to unalive him right in front of our face. And all y'all got to do is support, is to smash the like button. I'm up here risking my motherfucking tasty cakes. What if I get my back blown out for sitting here trying to tell y'all what's going on? Pure survival. What if they poison my motherfucking drink and then blow my back out? You know what I mean? Then I got to be talking to y'all going live like this. Pure survival. I'm going to be going live like this. I can't even lean back and listen to Fat Joe. If I get my back blown out, I'm risking my back. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all believe that Jada would put the dildo on and those Timberland boots? If he remembers those Timberland boots, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Because I don't watch my interviews back.
Right.
So, go ahead.
So it's all alleged anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, and some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So, like I said, the Alfonso Rivera thing was a bloody mess. And in that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right? And on that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted baseball cap with the strap on, right? And the reason why she got so much hate for Alfonso Rivera is because they dated way before. I'm not even gonna say dated, went it out a couple of times together, right? And allegedly something must have happened because Alfonso always had money. So back then Jada was broke, and you know that through your interview with Laverne, right? So now,
Laverne did put you on the set that day that you said you walked in, and I have to say allegedly, seeing Will Smith murder the out of Dwayne Martin.
so
Yes, and people are saying he was there. There is no question whether he's Will Smith's best friend and whether he pulled out paperwork and was saying that they were going to try to unalive him. And then he's in a hospital fighting for his life. This is crazy, guys. Get them likes up. Everybody, prayers for Bilal. Prayers for Bilal. Bilal was already in another country. I don't know why he would drink something after somebody. They said he went down, like I said, he was like on a beach and they had like a joint where you can get food and drinks. And he drank something and ate something and now is in the hospital. If I was him and I was exposed in Hollywood, I wouldn't have never said, I wouldn't have did nothing. I wouldn't have been eating after nobody. And these people got all that motherfucking money. They could have sent anybody down there. I forget what country he was at.
All right, saying, listen, when am I gonna get my money? Y'all said y'all was gonna do this, and that, right? So what Jada and Will did, they sued this guy. Is it public information, right? They sued this guy before he could sue them. And the lawyer that I got, who I consider to be a dirtbag, this guy coming to court with a suit that looks like, I'm looking like the lawyer in court. It looked like he rolled out of bed with a suit on and then he smelled of alcohol inside of the courtroom, right? So
wow, and he exposing everything. So he's saying that the lawyers was paid off. They wasn't even trying to work for him. Look at this man's face. Pills of Bible. This is crazy. And that's why I said I'm not going to let y'all say that Bilal's in the hospital because he had to get food pumped out of him because it looked like he's taking a shit right now. Pills of Bible. Put a one in the chat if it looks like he's sitting there taking a doo-doo. Only reason why it looks like he's taking a doo-doo because he's going through these memories, these dark times and the things that he saw in Hollywood. He was not going to take a shit on Tasha K's platform, Pills of Bible, but it does look like he's about to take a doo-doo. That's because he's thinking about these memories and these things that he went through, guys. We need 500 more likes. Everybody smash that like button and prayers for this man.
Contact or whatever, you can Google it. Just put it in there. You got researchers.
The real estate developer, you think he'll talk to me?
Oh, I hope so. I'm trying to get in touch with him. Listen, if you see this, hey, hit me up because right now, whoever has credible information on Will and Jada, right? Because I had a bunch of people
you trying to put them into a RICO.
Yes.
Wow. See, he was trying to give Will Smith and Jada Pinkett to get them in a RICO charge. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that they tried to unalive him. He was trying to get them a RICO charge. Put a two in the chat if y'all don't think so. He's out making all these threats saying he's going to get them locked up. He's talking about their sex life. He's telling the world things that he saw the tapes and everything like that. And this man end up, man, that's crazy.
Now, whoever has credible information on Will and Jada, right? Because I had a bunch of people
that trying to put them into a RICO.
Yes. No alleged, no nothing. Yes, because even what they did with that, they end up going to arbitration and mediation with the dude to try to work it out of the public. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is, even when Charlie Mack tried to get in touch with me, offer money, I don't want that dirty money. It's going to be no, and I needed that money. You got to imagine, I've been
They was trying to pay this man to be quiet, but he refused to take the money, and he needed the money, and he still didn't take it.
That money that's double money. And I didn't do it. So now if anybody want to send cash apps or whatever, or want to support my movement, hopefully you can put the cash app up.
What is it?
It's BB.
Yes, but don't worry, Bilal, I'm supporting you.
Cases are over. I'll have enough proof to, in my opinion, so that a criminal investigation can start on Will and Jada Smith for all the things they've been hiding and all the people they've been hurting. This is who this is for. This ain't for me because I could have took the money. I could have been in Saudi Arabia chilling. It's evident. I could have took the money. I didn't. You wouldn't. If I took this money, you wouldn't be hearing none of this.
Wow. So if he would have took the money, we wouldn't even know that Will Smith and Jada and Diddy allegedly was doing all these sick things. And now he's fighting for his life in the hospital, guys. This is wild. This is sad. We need 400 more likes, guys. If y'all is supporting Bilal, you cannot get mad at him because he said he saw what he saw. You can't. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this. If Jada and them try to unalive him, I wouldn't be surprised why. I wouldn't from the shit he said he saw.
I don't know that, but now I know that I'm gathering enough proof. And after these cases are over, I'll have enough proof to, in my opinion, so that a criminal investigation can start on Will and Jada Smith for all the things they've been hiding and all the people they've been hurting. This is who this is for. This ain't for me because I could have took the money. I could have been in Saudi Arabia chilling. It's evident. I could have took the money. I didn't. You wouldn't. If I took this money, you wouldn't be hearing none of this. So at the end of the day, people know it's authentic. So you doing all this paperwork, and one lie is told, guess what? I'm in jail. I'm in jail because it's all under penalty of perjury. Or I would have to pay a significant amount of money that I don't have right now, which now will put me in jail. So either way it go, you understand? It was 2 years ago, I wouldn't have worried about it. Okay, cool. So this is showing people right now, I'm putting my life on the line. I'm no longer scared to say the things that I was scared to say.
Wow. He said, I'm putting my life on the line. I'm no longer afraid to say the things that I used to be afraid to say. And the man spoke his mind and said those things that he said he wasn't afraid to say. And now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. And when you say, dog, let the video play, you can't just let the video play. You have to react to it, sir. Pure the Bible. And I ain't going to cuss your ass out. You know what I mean? I ain't going to put no nuts in your mouth. But when you tell me to play the video, I told y'all, let's get 1,000 likes in the building. Do you see 1,000 likes in the building, sir? Pure the Bible. So when motherfuckers start doing what I want them to do, then I'll just let the video play, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then let's get 1,000 likes in the building, and then I'll let the video play, sir. There's a damn quota that I got to reach before I could just let it play. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at you, though. I ain't mad at you at all. This all, I'm just worried about this man right now fighting for his life. Fighting for his life. Because he stood on business.
I have to pay a significant amount of money that I don't have right now, which now will put me in jail. So either way it go, you understand? It was 2 years ago, I wouldn't have worried about it. Okay, cool. So this is showing people right now, I'm putting my life on the line. I'm no longer scared to say the things that I was scared to say. Name the people that need to be named. Other people who were, and let me just say this to you. So some people might say, well, B, you was around it and all that. They took the money. So allegedly Bashir and the mom took the money. So how am I was trying to help them.
Wow, so he said Bashir Gray took the money. So he took the hush money. This is why he didn't come out and tell the world that Diddy and Will Smith allegedly ran a train on him. You know what I'm saying? Because his mother and him took the hush money, but he didn't take the hush money. Shout out everybody in the building. We only need 300 more likes, guys. They still don't know. His sister said she don't know what he's in the hospital for, but he's fighting for his life, and she knows that he was around total strangers, the last people that seen him. You know what I mean? On some island somewhere in whatever country he was at. He was flown, he was life flighted. You know what I'm saying? So, and she said that they're trying to be quiet about giving her information on why he's in the hospital. So his own blood sister can't even find out why. And these people got a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen, to pay them doctors and everything. This is crazy, man. Everybody get them likes up. We only need 300 more likes. Shout out to y'all.
To say the things that I was scared to say. Name the people that need to be named. Other people who were, and let me just say this to you. So some people might say, well, B, you was around it and all that. They took the money. So allegedly Bashir and the mom took the money. So how am and I was trying to help them. They took the money. The other girl that Jada allegedly did something to, the underage girl, took the money.
Wow. He said Jada Pinkett did something to an underage girl. This is what he said. Look at his face, Brother Bible. If he don't look like he got a shit talking about this, Bo Lau look like he got a shit, Brother Bible. When he first came out telling on Will and Jada and them, he had more hair on the top of his roof. Look, it's hair that's been falling off of his roof, guys. Brother Bible. You know what I mean? Look at all of that hair falling out his head. This is stress. This is anxiety. This is survival. The man's been surviving these people in Hollywood this long. And he said Jada allegedly did something to an underage girl. And the underage girl parents took the money, the hush money. This is crazy, guys. We got 3,000 people. We only need 200 more likes. Everybody double tap that screen. This man is in the hospital after saying these things. Now, you know, if you're really guilty of these things, you're going to try to unalive him. I'm sorry, because he knew too much. He knew too much.
This to you. So some people might say, well, B, you know, you was around it and all that. They took the money. So allegedly Bashir and the mom took the money. So how am and I was trying to help them. They took the money. The other girl that Jada allegedly did something to, the underage girl, took the money. Allegedly. And I said allegedly. They took the money. Allegedly. Everybody take the money. I dare somebody to say anything about this. It's obvious that they wanted to give me that money. They couldn't give me that money quick enough for my silence. And I didn't take the money. And believe me when I tell you, I needed that money. I needed it. So I know how.
Wow. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if y'all think that he should have took the money and just kept his motherfucking mouth shut. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that he did the right thing by telling on them. Because to me, if he end up passing away, he should have just took the money. They was like, look, be quiet, take the money, and shut up. But look, people saying he did the right thing by telling. See, people feel like he did the right thing, guys. But that's why I said we got to pray for this man. Because why would he be in the hospital and his own sister saying the doctors is not trying to tell them nothing? The family, they not trying to tell what happened to him. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. She hit me up on Instagram and said she heard me talking about it. And would I please go live and let the people know? Because the man is fighting for his life. We need 150 more likes, guys. If y'all care for this man, if y'all put a 2 in the chat, then y'all are saying he did the right thing by telling. So then smash that like button if y'all are in support of this man. You know what I mean? Because if she hit me back and say he died, I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna be scared to even talk about this anymore. I'm gonna be scared myself, for real.
Somebody to say anything about this. It's obvious that they wanted to give me that money. They couldn't give me that money quick enough for my silence. And I didn't take the money. And believe me when I tell you, I needed that money. I needed it. So I know how a person feels when they need that money and they've been hurt and a person abused them and because they need it. But I'm just like, man, listen, whatever loss upon to one that Allah has for me, no one can take.
Tyrese been messing with the Smiths alleged.
Oh man, in the book we go into them going to Dubai together, and allegedly in Dubai, celebrities will be sitting around watching these people get urinated on and defecated on, right? Actually watching.
Wow. He said in Dubai, the celebrities were sitting around watching people getting defecated on. That's crazy. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe Will Smith's best friend Bo Lau. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't. He said the celebrities will go over to Dubai and watch people get defecated on. Oh, I know they wanted to unalive him. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if this shit is true, They definitely wanted to get rid of this little motherfucker. Brother Bible, this little stubby little hot dog sandwich. I'm so bro loud. Man, he was telling too much. We need 70 more likes, 70 more people double tap that screen, guys. Prayers for Bo Loud.
Together and allegedly in Dubai, celebrities would be sitting around watching these people get urinated on and defecated on, right? Actually watching this, right? Right. And yeah, so I'm giving it up. I'm giving it up. Listen. So we gotta do another interview. Listen, when the book come out, listen, I'm gonna send you a pre-copy anyway. So what I like to do is when the winos get their book, we go over to the Kasha K Live joint, and whoever got a book, we do a question and answer.
And this is sad because the man was going to come out with a book. Look at Kim Porter, guys. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. Why did Kim Porter end up passing away mysteriously, guys? Because she was coming out with a book, a tell-all book. Yes, baby, he tells it all. He tells it all. You know what I'm saying? And Kim Porter got unalive for coming out with a book. He was about to say more. He was even coming up to do another interview on Tasha K. And now he in the hospital. His sister was crying her eyes out, saying that they won't give her no information. This is wild.
And nothing's off limits. And we're doing it in a private setting. So whoever winos got the book, y'all got a question, y'all write y'all question down, and I'm coming right there and answering all the questions. So right now, and that was a significant, so it's 2 significant bags that I gave up. I gave up 1 bag for the book publishing deal and another bag that I didn't take from Will and Jada. I would be up at M right now. I would be up at M, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'm going to let people know what y'all did to me. I'm going to let people...
Wow. So he said that he would be up $1 million if he would have took the money that Will and Jada tried to pay him for his silence, guys. And now the man is in the hospital fighting for his life. And I'm not going to believe that it's his diabetes. I'm not going to believe that he overate it with Uber Eats. I'm not going to let y'all say none of this shit. It is very mysterious that he had a book coming out and he was telling all this shit. And this is what happened to all of them. Soon as they got a book coming out or soon as they get ready to start telling about these celebrities. And he was being too detailed.
Another bag that I didn't take from Will and Jada. I would be up at M right now. I would be up at M, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'm going to let people know what y'all did to me. I'm going to let people know what y'all did to me.
I'm so glad Tyrese has no money to try to come after me legally because he just was down there about to hit bankruptcy and he got a little check overnight, but he owes his ex-wife a lot of money.
Oh, no, we're going to the book about... listen, let him do something. Let him do...
So you know about a wife left?
All that. That's what I'm saying. All that. What Will did. Listen. It's like I said, I wanted to keep this legal, but Tasha, boy, you know how to wiggle the questions, man, where you got to get a little bit, and then you just go all the way in. But it's what I saw. It's what I did, and I never liked Tyrese. And
wow, and he said, it's what I saw. So he's saying he's seen this stuff with his own eyes, and he's talking about Tyrese. The singer Tyrese was having freak-offs with Diddy and Jada and all of them. You know what I'm talking about? Sweet lady. No, sweet young boy, would you be mine? Can I blow your back out from behind? I'll be there if you need me. Just call in, baby, and receive me. This is crazy, guys. And that man looked like he's in fear right there, in fear, because he done told everything.
Questions, man, where you got to get a little bit, and then you just go all the way in. But it's what I saw. It's what I did, and I never liked Tyrese. And
so you're saying that you saw it with your own eyes?
I saw it on video. So now, but let me tell you more so than this. Remember when we did the first interview, and I told you a celebrity was like, yeah, you better not say nothing about me and all that other stuff. And I said, Tasha, and you could go back to and probably put it up. It was Tyrese. Oh, you a tough guy now.
So Tyrese was threatening his life. All that crying that you be doing, Tyrese, because of Bible. So you was threatening his life too. You know what I'm talking about? While you out here crying to the judge, talking about what more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? You was threatening Bolau because you didn't want him to tell that Jada Pinkett allegedly put the Timberlands on and blonked your back out and blonked your back out. This is crazy. So all them celebrities probably he don't know who did it now, guys. He had Tyrese on his back. He told on Diddy. He told on Jada. He told on Will. He was telling on other people. You don't know who else he was telling on in that book, guys. So we don't know who tried to unalive Bolau. But I believe somebody tried to unalive him.
Better not say nothing about me and all that other stuff. And I said, Tasha, and you could go back to and probably put it up. It was Tyrese. Oh, you a tough guy now. Now you a tough guy. Right when all this was going on, because you know I know. You know how many other people that I know, but I'm cool with, they never did nothing to me, so I'm letting them slide. Period. Jamie and all them. You ask me, I never say anything bad about Jamie. You know?
Wow. So he said it was other celebrities that he know about, but he let them slide because he was cool with them. So he gave him a pass. He even said Jamie Foxx. He just said Jamie. So you gotta imagine there's some celebrities probably was like, look, we gotta get rid of this dude. Will Smith's best friend out telling too much, even if he wasn't gonna tell on them. They probably felt like, nigga, we need to get rid of that little motherfucker. Pure the Bible. We need to get rid of Nutty Professor. Because we don't know if he gonna tell on us. So we don't have no idea who tried to unalive him now. Damn, like, so you can't just blame this on Will. You can't just blame this on Jada because he was telling on a bunch of celebrities.
But I'm cool with, they never did nothing to me, so I'm letting them slide. Period. Jamie and all them. You ask me, I never say anything bad about Jamie. You know, I never said nothing about Kevin Hart, but you know what I had on Kevin Hart. You know.
Whoa! Smash that like button. So it could have been Kevin. Oh my God. Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart's little Chucky doll sneakers. So he had something on Kevin that Tasha K knew about for sure. And you know Kevin got the bag. Pearl Survival. Kevin money way taller than him. You know what I'm talking about? Wow. So anybody could have took this man out. Prayers for Bolau.
Right when all this was going on, because you know I know. You know how many other people that I know, but I'm cool with, they never did nothing to me, so I'm letting them slide. Period. Jamie and all them. You ask me, I never say anything bad about Jamie. You know, I never said nothing about Kevin Hart, but you know what I had on Kevin Hart. You know. Period. Tasha know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, real.
That ain't no allegedly.
That ain't no allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? So you know how much I got on so many other celebrities, and ain't nothing come out. Nothing come out.
Wow. He said, so you know how much I got on other celebrities. And Tasha K just confirmed that Kevin Hart thing. She said that's not allegedly at all. Yes, thank you, everybody. We got 1,000 likes in the building. Salute to all of y'all. So Bolau had everything on all the celebrities, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that who knows what celebrity probably tried to unalive him. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think it was Will and Jada and Diddy. Yeah, I mean, to me, I think since he knew about all of these celebrities, it could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? And he's still alive right now, his sister said, but they're not giving her information. And what if they end up lying? What if he already gone and they just not telling her sister? You know what I mean? Telling his sister. That is sad.
I never said nothing about Kevin Hart, but you know what I had on Kevin Hart. You know. Period. Tasha know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, real.
That ain't no allegedly.
That ain't no allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? So you know how much I got on so many other celebrities, and ain't nothing come out. Nothing come out. So if jokers want to jump up to Will and Jada defense now, if jokers want to jump up to Tyrese defense, it's coming out. Listen, even if I gotta go to jail, certain things gonna come out.
Wow, he said, damn, even if I gotta go to jail, it's gonna come out. And he said, whoever stand with Will and Jada Pinkett and Tyrese, he's going to tell on you too. Oh yeah, any celebrity could have did this to this man. Now,
You know how much I got on so many other celebrities and ain't nothing come out. Nothing come out. So if jokers want to jump up to Will and Jada defense now, if jokers want to jump up to Tyrese defense, it's coming out. Listen, even if I gotta go to jail, certain things gonna come out. Cause y'all gotta leave me alone. Cause once you experience that death, you understand what I'm saying? It's over, and you make a man fear another man when you only supposed to fear God. Y'all got me to that point? No, man. Listen, I wish you would. I wish you would. I ain't worried about no damn Tyrese. We going into the psychotics, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's deep. Will and Jada are.
So you're saying the reason Tyrese is so emotional and has a lot of issues with females, it kind of gives me mommy issues, is because he's secretly could be down low?
I don't know. Like I told you, I don't speculate. Everything that I know is in here and in my telephone. And I'm like,
wow. So he got all the evidence in the paperwork right there, and in his phone. So he had receipts of this stuff.
Secretly could be down low?
I don't know. Like I told you, I don't speculate. Everything that I know is in here and in my telephone. And I let you hear and see things. And that's the joint I wish you would. So I know Tyrese is going to watch this. And I know people in Dubai, you know what I'm saying, that know him out there and what he's been doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, don't play with me. I lived in Kuwait before. Of course, I visited Saudi Arabia. Come on. I'm semi-fluent in Arabic. You know what I mean? So come on. You want to play with me and you trying to stump in the Middle East? Come on, stop playing. And even
wow. So he was pretty much kind of threatening them that I'm going to tell. Y'all want to play with me? Y'all want to, like, I know everything about y'all. Stuff y'all was doing in other countries, freak offs that y'all was having. Like, wow. So Bo Lau was, yeah, prayers going up for him, man, for Bo Lau, guys. Put prayers up for him. Cause it's very rare that we have people that come out to try to tell on all the celebrities and they don't end up coming up missing or something don't happen. You know what I mean? I hope this man make it out the hospital and say that maybe this was something else. But I think it's very creepy that he just went on this Tasha K interview and now he in the hospital and his sister, they won't give her no more information.
Come on. I'm semi-fluent in Arabic. You know what I mean? So come on. You want to play with me and you trying to stump in the Middle East? Come on, stop playing. And even the same thing with Will. What all these people do, running to Saudi Arabia. Man, don't take that ill behavior over to Saudi Arabia, man. That's all I'm saying. All these people are trying to get the Saudi money now, right? Everybody over there trying to get the Saudi money. Right? But don't take that ill behavior over there. And then for my brothers and sisters and so.
UAE, right?
Huh?
Saudi is.
Yes, it's United Arab Emirates.
JC was over there paying.
So you got Omar, Qatar.
Yeah.
You got all of that. So at the end of the day, Tasha, I'm not worrying about let them come. Let them say something. I'm spanking them all because I'm only saying stuff about people that I got receipts for. So,
damn, I'm only saying stuff about people that I got receipts for. So he had receipts, guys. The people that he's talking about, he's got receipts. So I don't think that they was going to let that man live. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as of right now, he's still alive, allegedly alive. But his sister saying it may not be looking good, man. This is crazy.
At the end of the day, Tasha, I'm not worrying about let them come. Let them say something. I'm spanking them all because I'm only saying stuff about people that I got receipts for. So I dare y'all to come. Like I said, once a man has been faced with trying to be assassinated and killed, you got a different hunger, a different vigor. It ain't about the money because I done blew through most of the money anyway.
See, because he said before that they were trying to assassinate and kill him. He said this out of his mouth. That's why I think that it's real crazy and mysterious that this happened to him right now. that he was life flighted, and he said that they were trying to assassinate him and kill him. But since they tried the first time, he didn't care. He said, because if I almost died before from them trying to kill me for speaking out, now I'm really going to speak. But they might have not been successful the first time. But this time, I just pray for him, guys.
Faced with trying to be assassinated and killed, you got a different hunger, a different vigor. It ain't about the money, because I done blew through most of the money anyway, just trying to survive for 2 years. Just some of the stuff they did, even financially, calling companies, telling them don't no longer do business with me. I told you I had to sue a couple other companies. I showed you that before. So we not playing. Will and Jada, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm saying it again. In about a year, that I do believe that Will and Jada will be under criminal investigation for sexual crimes. And
wow. He said, I believe a year from now. Shout out to Laura Williams. Just hit that super chat. Pure Survival. Laura, you're first to hit that super chat. Shout out to Laura. You know what I mean? Lauren. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But did you hear what he said? He said that Will and Jada is going to be getting indicted for sex crimes within a year. So do y'all think, put a 1 in the chat, that he was going to be one of the witnesses to testify? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think he was going to be one of the witnesses to testify. Because if he said that they were going to get indicted in a year, you know the feds start early. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was their lead witness. Why? Yes, it does make sense. He probably was their lead witness. Now, they're not going to be able to indict them. I mean, I think that they probably still could get indicted if they're allegedly guilty of these things, but the shit that he knew, wow, damn.
I had to sue a couple.
Shout out to King Crush. All the super chats is coming in. Good content always. Brother Bible. Thank you, King Crosher. We got the super chats coming in. King Crochet, this is crazy, right? So he said that they were going to get indicted, and now he in the hospital fight for his life. These people don't play. Now, I'm not saying that Jada and them did it, because there's a lot of other people that he was talking about. But man, this is wicked.
For other companies. I showed you that before. So we not playing. Will and Jada, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm saying it again. In about a year, that I do believe that Will and Jada will be under criminal investigation for sexual crimes. And some of those crimes are with this with the Church of Scientology, allegedly.
Damn, and it's with the Church of Scientology. Some shit that he said that they was about Scientology or something, some wild shit. Damn. Put a 1 in the chat if the Church of Scientology people are they powerful? Is the Church of Scientology people powerful too? Cause it seemed like this man was going against a lot of powerful rich people. These people is powerful and rich. Everybody, a lot of celebrities are involved in Scientology. Wow. Look, this shit got me scared to speak about it. Like, and he's been saying stuff for the longest. And that boy Bashir Gray, that Diddy and Will allegedly smashed, he was paid to be quiet. Allegedly, that's what he said.
Will admitted to me that he had sex with Bashir Gray, but it was consensual, right? He said, you know Will made me, you know Diddy made me suck his penis, you know what's going on, you know Charlie made me suck. Well, I'm gonna give you a chapter from the book since I owed you something.
Okay.
In the book, in one of the chapters, they talk about mentorship. So I grabbed my husband, I said, listen, I don't know, I didn't know what happened. Nothing. I was just asked to come.
Is this true?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna let you. You about to see if it's true from the paperwork. No, we telling something that got paperwork involved.
You know, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength.
And this is who the boy, who Bashir, Bolao alleged that Will Smith and Diddy had ran a train on this boy right here, Pure Survival. This is Bashir Gray. He was a young child star about to blow up, and allegedly, I guess he crashed out. But they supposedly had did it to him, and his mother and parents took the money to be quiet. This is crazy, guys. He's been talking for a long time, and now they finally probably done something to him.
Will admitted to me that he had sex with Bashir Gray, but it was consensual, right? He said, you know, Will made me, you know, Diddy made me suck his penis. You know what's going on. You know, Charlie made me suck. Well, I'm going to give you a chapter from the book since I owed you something.
Okay.
In the book, in one of the chapters, they talk about mentorship. So I grabbed my husband. I said, listen, I don't know. I didn't know what happened. Nothing. I was just asked to come.
Is this true?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let you. You about to see if it's true from the paperwork. Oh, we telling something that got paperwork involved.
You know, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love, and all he has to do is add discipline, and he gonna be all right.
It's like Uncle Will, you know. Who is best to give you advice? And it's Will Smith, and I'm getting so much good advice.
A lot of stuff is about to come out about Will, Jada, and Charlie Mack. It is gonna be unbelievable.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray.
And she was first to say Bashir Gray that I heard. Bashir Gray, that's the same one that Bilal said that they blown his back out, and he talked to him personally, and he was crying and going crazy. So why has these people been saying this if it's no kind of truth to it? That's crazy.
Left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
It's no secret in Hollywood that Jada hates me because I have a strong relationship with Will, and I do my own thing.
Why don't she hate Dwayne?
I can't answer that question.
Why don't she hate Dwayne Martin?
Well, she's gonna love anybody that treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get in.
Wow, so he said that Jada Pinkett is a narcissist. She's only going to love people that pretty much praises her because Miss Alopecia thinks that she's a freak-off god, pure survival. When she throw them Timberlands on and she get to playing with that funky kitty cat, pure survival, real, she go to hugging you with her hand smelling like Regina Solid. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Prayers for Bilal.
Because I have a strong relationship with Will, and I do my own thing.
Why don't she hate Dwayne?
I can't answer that question.
Why don't she hate Dwayne Martin?
Well, she's gonna love anybody that treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get into that.
You know, but when you lose your man card.
Y'all remember, Terrence Howard said it best. That's why I'm so glad that they didn't unalive or try Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard. Why would Terrence come out and say what he said? And it's kind of coincides to what Will Smith, best friend, was saying. You know what I'm saying? And Bashir Gray has been thrown off. It seems like, put a one in the chat if y'all think that boy got his man taken, his manhood taken. Put a two in the chat if y'all don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because I do. And Terrence Howard just busted out of nowhere and said that day for a reason. So they be doing this shit in Hollywood. And now if you speak out, clearly you get unalive.
That treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get into that.
You know, but when you lose your man card, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing.
Wow, that's crazy. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Terrence Howard. He said all them people that was going to them puffy parties, them Diddy Glover freak-off parties with the butt-naked gay vampires that would sleep upside down, you know what I'm saying? You going in them parties, you don't have no garlic on your neck, and you become one of them freak-off vampires. That is crazy. And Diddy Glover, everybody, all of them celebrities that Bo Lau was talking about, been at Diddy's freak off dungeon. And tell me, how is Diddy getting out allegedly in June? Not June, in the summertime. I told y'all, after Donald Trump denied Diddy's pardon, go look it up, saying that Diddy's going to be eligible for pre-release to go get sent to a pre-release center in the summertime after Donald denied his pardon. I'm like, what the hell? So did Donald Trump and Donald Trump's clip-on toupee knew, like, okay, I'm not going to give Diddy a pardon because Diddy already about to come home. Now, I'm trying not to believe it, y'all. I'm going to hang in there. But it's some big sources saying that Diddy is still getting out in fucking summertime to a pre-release center for good behavior or something like that. Let me do more homework on that. But Terrence already said that them people in Diddy Freak Off Dungeon were very sick people in Hollywood. Why you think he didn't want to be an actor no more? Why wouldn't Terrence Howard was a great actor? He wanted to get away from these people.
Recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and picked out by some greater desire. You should have a greater desire than being a man.
Say what now? Not Will Smith's ex-friend and former assistant brother Bilal exposing Will for forcing Bashir Gray into having relationships with him. This explains why Bashir is now getting his back blown by other men on camera. Apparently.
Did you hear that? She said that Bashir Gray is now getting his back blown. Getting his back blown out by other celebrities. Sweetheart, did you hear what she just said? Bashir, listen to her. She said he's getting his back blown out.
Friend and former assistant brother Bilal exposing Will for forcing Bashir Gray into having relationships with him. This explains why Bashir is now getting his back blown by other men on camera. Apparently, after Will was done with him, he discarded him and completely ran him out of the industry too. And as if all this wasn't bad enough, Bilal also alleges that as soon as he started spilling all this tea, Jada got pissed and threatened to have him unalived.
Told you. Yes, sweetheart. You heard it say that he got his back blown. You know what I mean? Like, they take some of my lines, like my wordplay. They be like, all right, that's a good wordplay right there. But yeah, the boy was allegedly getting his back blown out. And like he said, Bilal said, Jada Pinkett was trying to unalive him if he would tell. That's crazy. If he would tell. And
forcing Bashir Gray into having relationships with him. This explains why Bashir is now getting his back blown by other men on camera. Apparently, after Will was done with him, he discarded him and completely ran him out of the industry too. And as if all this wasn't bad enough, Bilal also alleges that as soon as he started spilling all this tea, Jada got pissed and threatened to have him unalived. In fact, as we speak, he and Jada are in court battling it out. And baby, the receipts that are being put on blast in this trial are nasty. Okay, so Bilal first came for Will when he showed up in a heated interview on Tasha K's show. When I tell you the messiness was at an all-time high, I'm not even exaggerating. Bilal was exposing Will to the ground as his life depended on it. He made some graphic claims about the time he personally witnessed Will Smith engaging in anal activities with Dwayne Martin in Dwayne's dressing room.
And that is already was the first thing. I feel like they gave Bilal so many chances. I'm not saying this right. If Jada and Will allegedly tried to unalive this man, but this man was already saying way too much. He said that he walked in the dressing room and this man was standing up. I mean, standing up, not like they laid on the ground, nothing like that. He's standing up and Will's back is all the way down. Look, Will's back is like this and he's blowing his back out, all the way to the wall. Will's whole body hitting the motherfucking wall and his back just all over the place. This is what this man was saying. I'm surprised they didn't try to unalive him then.
Will to the ground as his life depended on it. He made some graphic claims about the time he personally witnessed Will Smith engaging in anal activities with Dwayne Martin in Dwayne's dressing room. He said Will was bent over a couch as Dwayne...
And look at Will, Brother Bible, look at this. He said this man had Will bent like this, Brother Bible. I didn't even know that Will went to go get his star and he bent down like that, Brother Bible. Look at Will. Why is he bent like this, guys? Damn, Will. To go get your Hollywood star, you is bent like you really getting hit from the back. Like you really getting hit from the back. This is crazy as hell, guys. Will Smith, damn. I'd never seen this picture right here. How did you explain that? For you to go get your star, all you could think about was getting your back blown out? Damn, Hollywood is crazy the motherfucker.
He made some graphic claims about the time he personally witnessed Will Smith.
Shout out to Victor Blaster, just hit that Blaster just hit that super chat, pure survival. He said these motherfuckers is just purely surviving. Victor in the building. Victor just hit that super chat. Shout out to motherfucker Victor. Yeah, Vic. Hey, Vic, you see that shit?
Engaging in anal activities with Dwayne Martin in Dwayne's dressing room. He said Will was bent over a couch as Dwayne drilled in and out of his hole as if he were digging for gold.
I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up on him, like murder. He was in there.
Now, as you can imagine, the things Bilal was saying had people gagging, so the interview went viral very quickly. And guess what? Within just 9 hours of it being up, Jada lost her mind and tried to threaten Bilal into silence with a lawsuit. She also accused him of attempting to extort her and Will before he came out with this interview.
And y'all remember Jada Pinkett, she went off at first when he was talking about Will getting his back blown out. You know what I'm saying? And she threatened to sue him, but she never sued him. He turned around and sued her. So if these things wasn't true, why didn't Miss Motherfucker Alopecia sue him? Why didn't they sue him? It's almost like they was afraid of what else he had. And they allegedly tried to pay him to be quiet and not bring the receipts out. Man.
Baby, she was better off being quiet because this just pissed Bilal off even more. He appeared on Tasha K's show again for part 2 and dragged Jada for filth and even dared her to go ahead with the lawsuit if she isn't scared of him going all out with everything he knows.
Before we put out the interview, all we put out was a clip that went ultra viral. Okay? Yeah. Everybody in the world got this clip. It was trending for days on Twitter, okay? Before the interview comes out, what shocked me is Jada is doing her book promotional for Worthy.
Yes.
She goes to the Breakfast Club and she sits down and they ask her about you, but they can't not ask. Like, it's so huge.
Right.
And to my surprise, she answers.
It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a money shakedown that didn't work. We're gonna take legal action.
The reason Will responded, the reason why Jada responded, because they know it's true. Will's never responded. And they responded in less than 9 hours.
They did.
Wow. So he said Will and Jada responded in less than 9 hours because they know what he's saying is true. But they never took legal action. That tells a lot, guys. Get them likes up, man. Prayers for Bilal in the hospital, fighting for his life after exposing all of these things. This is getting deep.
The fastest part.
That was because he know what I saw in that dressing room. He know other things that I saw. She did all this to try to scare me, but I fear no one but Allah. Jada, listen, in 2 weeks, if you don't sue me in 2 weeks, if Tasha K will have me, I'm back here and I'm dropping evidence, period. You said I extorted you. You said it's a money shakedown. You said a lot of things about me. And you know that the things that you said were untrue. Let's get into a little bit more of it. Jada runs Will, period. Me and her at war. I'm gonna put Will to the side. Will is to the side. Me and Jada, I will say this because I know you're watching. I know Karen Tense is watching.
Who's Karen Tense?
That is her PR person for years.
Okay.
Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald-head liar and you're a addict, right?
Then he said, Jada, you're a bald-headed liar. You're a bald-headed liar and you're a drug addict. This man was saying a lot of bold statements about these people. He called her a bald head liar. He ain't just say you a regular liar. You's a bald head, Michael Jordan, motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about? Larry Bird, bald headed ass liar. He called her a bald head liar, like a bald head liar.
Our person for years. Okay. Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald head liar and you're a drug addict, right? Okay. You told the world that you were going to sue me. As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swift. It's been over 2 weeks. So Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the parties, right? And the people, the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right?
Wow. He said, I give Jada 2 weeks. If you don't sue me, all the sex parties and all the men who backed that you blonked out with them dildos, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to tell everything. This is crazy. Shout out to George Miranda. Just hit that super chat. Pills of Bible. Shout out to motherfucker George. George, you see this? George, the man, Bilal, Will Smith's best friend, he was pretty much threatening them, saying, look, if you don't fucking sue me, if you don't shut my mouth up, I'm going to tell everything. And boy, did he tell everything. And now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. I'm not blaming Jada. I'm not blaming whatever he in the hospital for. We got to wait to see it come out. But it's mysterious that after he said this, he's in the hospital now. Prayers for him, guys.
You told the world that you were going to sue me. As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swift. It's been over 2 weeks. So Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the parties, right? And the people, the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names. You assassinate my character. You say I extort you. Well, extortion is criminal. Like, I would be in jail right now if I tried to extort.
Anyway, people seem to believe what he is saying because it's not every day that someone who has allegedly been in Will's inner circle is exposing him. I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen a liar get this brave when he knows a lawsuit is on its way to him. Usually, people who lie will just go quiet, but not Bilal, honey. In fact, he went on another podcast called Make It Make Sense, and he had even more to say. Everything he said here was him pretty much calling Will Smith Diddy Jr. So, according to Bilal...
And that is crazy, guys. Usually if somebody makes some shit up, they'd have been quiet by now. They'd have been paid off or however it is. Bilal just talked all the way up to the very end, guys. Prayers for him. I really hope that he survived. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's in another country, so whatever that hospital, how that is, I don't even know how that works. But they're not giving much information to his sister. Yeah, they called him Will Smith Jr. Called Will Smith Diddy Jr.
Will allegedly lures young men into his circle by promising them a mentorship. But next thing you know, these men are allegedly bending over and taking it from the back while their careers remain right where it's at. When he is done, he either allegedly passes them over to another industry executive to have their fun with them, or uses his power to silence them for good. He even said Will literally admitted to him that he essayed Brashear. And apparently, there is paper to prove that the alleged essay happened.
Long story short, when I'm in Chicago, this guy's acting erratic. Like, I mean, crazy. He's getting stopped by the cops. There's male prostitutes involved. There's mental illness involved. There's drug use involved. And I'm really trying to see what happened to this guy. And one day he said, you know what happened. You know that Will R-worded me, or however y'all kind of say it on YouTube. You know that Diddy assaulted me, and you know Charlie Mack made me suck his private part. Right?
Damn, he talking about him, that this boy said that Will and Diddy and all of them had made him make their wieners disappear. Like this young man right here. This is crazy.
You know that Diddy assaulted me, and you know Charlie Mack made me suck his private part, right? And I'm like, whoa, this was a full amendment. And he's going, and I'm like, I didn't know anything. He's in the corner, balled up, snot, so much sweating and pain that blood is coming from his nose, right? And this is me and
Damn, blood was coming out that young boy's nose explaining this. This is crazy. Syra, salute to Syra K9N said these men and women need to live in their truth. Yes, you ain't lying. You is not lying. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that this dude was this bold to say all of this. And then he's been friends with Will for 40 years. And it's like, why would you do that to somebody if make up something like that for somebody you've been friends with for all them years? And he was being very detailed, saying some very big, crazy things. So the fact that he's fighting for his life right now, guys, make sure, man, I'm gonna keep everybody updated. You know what I mean? And if you want to become a member, you could become a member to my channel. If you want to be a super, I just put some new member drinks up there. You know what I mean? And shout out to all my members, you know, that's in the building and everybody, because I'm gonna keep y'all updated. You know, the more I hear from this man's sister, to find out his conditions. But this is sad. He, you know, and all he wanted to do was tell what he allegedly saw.
I didn't know anything. He's in the corner, balled up, snot, so much sweating and pain that blood is coming from his nose, right? And this is me and him in a conversation. And he was like, please don't tell him. Please don't tell him, right? Will admitted to me that he had sex with Bashir Gray, but it was consensual, right? So,
and he said that Will Smith admitted to him that him and this young child actor, Bashir Gray, had consensual sex. This is what the best friend said. Will said, I didn't R-word him. It was consensual, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? I blonked his back out. He blonked my back out. You know what I mean? And we were cool with blowing each other's backs out. It was consensual. This is what the best friend's saying that's in the hospital.
So much sweating and pain that blood is coming from his nose, right? And this is me and him in a conversation. And he was like, please don't tell him. Please don't tell him, right? Will admitted to me that he had sex with Bashir Gray, but it was consensual, right? So I'm like, okay, so now it's starting to make sense because nothing, I would have never believed that the way this guy's acting, something had to happen. So now, Will told me, and this is going to be in paperwork and everything, right? So when Will told me that he did have sexual intercourse with Bashir, he said Bashir did ask him to stop. Will said he finished, completed the act, then stopped.
Damn. Whoa. Shout out to everybody that's been hitting that super chat. Everybody that's just been in the... Did y'all hear what he just said? He said Will Smith admitted, okay, that they were having consensual sex. Bashir Gray told Will, can you take it out? Like, I'm done. All right, take your wiener out of my hot dog buns. Can you take your wiener out of my hot dog buns? And he said, Will said no. He finished. He ended up, you know what I mean, doing whatever. Like he kept going and finished in this boy's hot dog buns. That's crazy. And he's saying that Will said this to him out of his mouth. And y'all don't think that they was going to unalive him or at least try to unalive him? Man.
Have sexual intercourse with Bashir. He said Bashir did ask him to stop. Will said he finished, completed the act, then stopped. Right then and there, when a person says stop, that means stop. Period. So I do believe that Will Smith said assaulted Bashir Gray. Charlie Mack and Will.
Wow, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with that. That if Will Smith was smashing Bashir Gray and Bashir Gray said stop, do y'all think Will should have stopped? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that he should have kept going. Because Bashir Gray and him was having sex together, you know what I mean, allegedly. So and Will was like, no, I'm gonna keep going. Put the hot dogs in the chat, guys. Put all the hot dog rolls. His hot dog was in Bashir Gray's. Will allegedly said it was consensual. So don't get mad at me, say, Jamil, why you laughing? You know what I'm saying? But it's just mind blowing to me hearing this. That Will Smith allegedly put his hot dog in this man's buns. And the man said, can you take that hot dog out of my bun? Can you know what I mean? Why is there ketchup? Why is there mustard? I don't want you to, I'll take that hot dog out of my buns. Look at all the hot dog buns and hot dog. Like, yo, this is crazy, man. I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna pray that Brother Bilal survive. But man,
Period. Period. So I do believe that Will Smith assaulted Bashir Gray. Charlie Mack and Will gets a lawyer for Bashir, and they try to get me under NDA. I tell Will, I'm not signing. I don't even have an NDA with you. How am I getting an NDA with him? You understand what I'm saying? So I hire a lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. When I hire the lawyer, he comes back and say, listen, this is the best I can do. He said, I'm going to have y'all do a mutually NDA, meaning that Bashir can't tell people that you know that Will and Diddy, y'all thought of him. And I want to say the R word, but I know we're on YouTube.
And that's crazy that Will came out and said, I don't have no dealings with Diddy. Remember he came out and said that? Put a 1 in the chat if Will looks super excited to be up under Diddy right now on Pure Survival. You said that you wasn't down with Diddy or nothing like that, but Will, you look like you just won an Oscar. You look like how happy you should have been the night that you were about to win the Oscars, but instead you slapped Chris. Pure Survival. Instead you slapped Chris. Holding on Diddy's freak off shoulders, you look like you really won an award because you know that y'all are going to have wild, crazy, consensual baby oil sex this night, allegedly. This is like you just won a freak off Super Bowl, Will. Pure Survival. Like you just won a freak off Super Bowl. Yo, I can't take it no more, guys. I just can't take it no more. But I will say, I'm gonna keep y'all posted on this man's health, this condition, because this is too deep. This is too deep. It's like you might well not tell on these people, man. Like, because they're not playing. Like they is not playing. For the things that he was saying that he allegedly saw and this type of shit, yeah, somebody gonna try to take you out like a blind date. Somebody gonna try to take you out.
You can't say nothing about him. So I said, okay, well, as long as he stopped telling people that I know what Will and Diddy did to him. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That was the problem. So there's legal paperwork, and it's all going to be, and you got to follow this case. All that's coming out in court.
Damn. So it was supposed to be a case happening. This was supposed to be a big indictment, and he was going to be the lead witness and everything. And now this man is in the hospital fighting for his life. So I don't know how this thing gonna go, guys. I don't know, but I will keep y'all posted, man. Like, for real, like, that's crazy. The man was life flighted. Sister said he went and had a drink and got something to eat. She was on FaceTime with him or whatever and said it was a bunch of people around that she never seen before. Because y'all know he was staying in another country. He was hiding out already in another country. I forget what country that he went to, that he was hiding out at. So we ain't going to be able to find out no information because they're not trying to give her no information. You know what I'm saying? All she knows is my brother's in the hospital after suing Jada and exposing more shit after Jada allegedly said, if you say one more thing about me and my Timberland boots and my dildo and something, you're gonna come up missing. And right now, this man is in the hospital. Prayers for Bilal, guys. I will keep y'all in tune. Like I said, if you want to become a member, become a member. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Everybody that smashed that like button. Just everybody, man. Like, prayers for him. Hollywood ain't no motherfucking joke. Pure survival.